There is a quiet wisdom that flows through time, much like a great river carving its path through stone. It does not shout, it simply is. I once knew a master, old beyond the counting of years, whose name has been lost to the winds of history. We will call him Kalen. He did not live in a grand temple. He did not live in a secluded mountain cave. Instead, he walked among the people. His eyes saw the world with a clarity that most of us have forgotten. He saw the hidden currents in our modern lives, the small, everyday hazards that we so often ignore. He would speak of the distracted path. He would speak of the whispering wires. He would speak of the rushing river of our own making. One morning, Kalen sat on a park bench, watching people hurry along the paved walkways. A young woman walked briskly, her gaze fixed upon the small, glowing screen she held in her hand. Her path was a straight line, but her awareness was 1,000 miles away. Ahead of her, a city worker had lifted a heavy metal cover from the ground, leaving a dark, open circle on the sidewalk. The woman, lost in the world of her device, did not lift her eyes. She continued her determined pace, her feet moving ever closer to the unguarded hole. Kalen did not shout. He rose and placed his walking stick gently across her path, just before her next step. She stopped, startled, and looked up, blinking in the bright sunlight. She saw the walking stick. She saw Kalen's calm face. She saw the gaping hole at her feet. A wave of understanding washed over her face, followed by a quiet thank you.
The path before you deserves your attention as much as the world in your hands.
When you walk, just walk. See the ground that supports you. Our feet know how to walk, but they rely on our eyes to guide them safely. Later that day, Kalen visited the home of a young family. They were proud of their house, filled with all the modern comforts. Music played from a small speaker. Lights shone brightly. A large television screen flickered. He noticed a place behind the television. A tangle of wires and cables lay like a nest of sleeping snakes. Multiple power strips were plugged into one another, and one of the cords felt warm to the touch. He saw a toddler crawling nearby, his curious hands reaching toward the fascinating collection of black lines. Kalen knelt down, his movements slow and deliberate, and gently guided the child away. He then spoke to the parents, his voice soft so as not to cause alarm.
The energy that serves you so well also speaks a quiet language. It whispers through wires that grow warm. It murmurs in circuits that are asked to do too much. We must learn to listen to these quiet warnings. He explained that electricity is like a powerful contained river. As long as it flows within its intended banks, it is a wonderful servant. But if we create too many demands, or if the banks begin to fail, that power can overflow with destructive force. He showed them the overloaded outlet, a silent hazard waiting for its moment. The parents listened intently, their eyes wide with a dawning realization. He offered a simple piece of advice. Give the power its own space. Do not ask one stream to become a raging flood. Use only the outlets as they were intended, and keep the pathways clear.
In the late afternoon, Kalen observed a man working in his garage. The man was in a great hurry, with a long list to complete. In his haste, he removed the plastic safety guard, held the wood with one hand, and ran the screaming saw with the other. The spinning blade was a blur of silver, a zone of immense danger just inches from his fingers.
Friend, the tree that gave you this wood took 50 years to grow. Can you not give this small piece of it 5 minutes of your careful attention?
The man stopped the saw. He looked at Kalen, at the unguarded blade, then at his own hands, realizing the foolishness of his gamble.
Your haste is a rushing river. It feels powerful, but it carries you away from the shore of safety. Speed does not respect the tool, the material, or your body.
A moment of patience, putting on safety glasses, securing the ladder, reading a chemical label, is the wisest investment we can make. True efficiency is not about speed, but about arriving at your destination safely. Slowing down is not a sign of weakness. It is the ultimate expression of control. As dusk settled over the town, Kaylin gathered the people who had listened. The young woman with the phone, the parents with the young child, and the man from his garage were all there. They had learned to see their distracted path, to listen for whispering wires, and to respect the rushing river of their own impatience.
"Today I have been your eyes and ears," he said. "I saw the hole you did not see. I heard the warning you did not hear. I felt the haste that you did not question. But I cannot be with you always. You must learn to be this for one another. Individual awareness is good, but shared awareness is powerful. A community that looks out for itself becomes a fortress of safety. The most enduring protection is not a rule or a device, but compassion. Do not keep this awareness for yourself. If you see unsafe tool use, speak gently. If a child wanders, act. If you see a hazard, report it or fix it. The hazards will change, but care and compassion are timeless. Teach one person what you have learned. Share one observation. Point out one risk. With kindness.
That simple act of sharing your sight becomes a ripple building a culture of safety. This is how ancient wisdom becomes a living shield for the modern world.